So people, what I'm about to show to you is the real example of what socialism is like.
I'm no communist, I'll tell you that right now. I believe a man should own his own house and car and cow. I like this private ownership, I want to be left alone. Let the government run its business and let me run my own.
A lot of people made the argument on the crisis, of the migrant crisis, and we've seen the sexual assaults in Cologne, we've seen all these stories and things, and the rape rate in countries like Sweden, for example. And the left love to pretend as if it didn't exist. And thankfully, of course, the European Union is eventually going to come to an end. But if there was ever an example of the true face of insanity, it's this. This is just remarkable, and I'm not going to say all leftists are the same, because there are certain leftists who end up being left-wing simply because the fact that they don't understand economics, they don't understand politics, they don't understand history, and they've fell down that path simply because maybe their family have that type of view, or they don't understand better. And you know, it's not their fault. But you get these certain type of people who will stare at history and they will stare past things exactly like this. And I'll explain to you what this means. In her eyes, the definition of a racist is basically someone who disagrees with her. That's it. That's basically it. That's the definition of a racist to a lefty. Oh, you disagree with me, therefore you're a racist. In other words, what you're seeing from the message is the fact that because people have common sense, because people see the threat of what went on in Cologne, because people understand the threat of what went on, then she's calling all these people who have common sense, she's calling all of them racists. So in other words, she wants to get rid of most of the population of Great Britain, and she wants to replace racists with those who carried out the sexual assaults. Now, this is just remarkable. This is showing the level of insanity. This is basically saying, I am defending those who sexually assaulted those lassies, and those who were sexually assaulted deserved it. That's essentially what she said. That's exactly it. And you're thinking to yourself, how can someone reach that level of insanity? Simple. It's called leftism. Now, of course, we get the type of people who will come out and say, but I'm a socialist and I don't agree with that. I don't agree with those type of things. Yeah, well, you do have socialists who disagree with, corporatism, but of course they subconsciously support it. These are not, like I say, the type of socialists who fell into supporting socialism because they don't know any better, okay? It's not those type of people I'm referencing to. I'm referencing to the type of people who understand what socialism is, and trust me, they will do anything they can in order to have socialism. In other words, they don't care if you are going to end up living in extreme poverty. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a damn about you, even if it means millions of people dying of starvation or millions of people being shot. Who cares about that? To them, who cares? Who cares about the people who die? Who cares about, the people who live in poverty? Who cares about all those people who were queuing day in, day out in Venezuela? Who cares about them? What really matters is their ideology. And they always place theory above practice. In other words, they're saying, who cares what happened in history? Who cares about all those people who lost their life? Who cares about all those people who suffered poverty? Who cares about real world practice? What really matters is our ideology over what you support. And that's exactly the mentality that this lassie has. The mentality that, you're the evil one because you stand in her way of her ideology, okay? That's exactly how the mentality works. You stand against socialism, you're evil. You stand against all the cultural Marxist bullshit, therefore you're evil. You deserve to get raped because you stand against socialism. Anyone who can understand their mindset can see right through it. That's exactly what she's saying. She's saying you deserve to get raped because you do not support our socialism. There you go. There you have it. And this is the thing, people. They try to justify it. They try to justify it that they're all in the name of equality. They're all in the name of a better society. So therefore, you deserve to get raped because you stand in their way of their cultural Marxist bullshit. In other words, to them, I'm an evil bastard. Okay? I'm an evil, dirty, greedy capitalist, racist, filthy bastard because I oppose people being sexually assaulted, because I stand for a free society, because I stand against socialism, because I stand for this. Anyway, people, thank you for watching my video and hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.